Hi everyone, my name is Santiago, and when I was 2 years old, I was taken by my parents in Colombia. My three siblings and I were adopted by an American couple who would sexually and mentally abuse us. Then in 2026, my biological family found us, and I am trying to close this old chapter of my life and move forward with my life. I have written each of my five family members who I grew up with a paragraph of how they have broken my heart individually. I have already made a video to my adopted father and my adopted mother, and now I'm going to be talking to my biological brother. I hope you all take the time to hear my testimony out. Thank you. And if you are someone struggling with mental health or any type of abuse, please call this number down below, talk to someone, or talk to me, or find someone to talk to. All right, so to my big brother, 2 words. That's all it is. That's all it takes. You are almost in your 40s and you can't apologize to your blood. You and I have grown up in an abusive household, stripped away from our family, have walked through the pits of hell. I see only one of us made it out alive. What does it mean to be a deacon in a church? What is your definition of that? If you are truly changing your life in ways that make you a better person, I will never knock that for you. But why does telling your brother, "I'm sorry," such a hard thing to do? There are many different ways for someone to handle trauma. How can you still see this man as your father? Do you have no shame? Do you not care of his actions and the hell he put us through? Your words growing up to me were, "Don't be like me, be better than me." I never truly understand what that meant, but now I know. I usually say I'm sorry. If I have ever hurt someone, I usually admit my wrongdoings. I don't take advantage of my siblings. All of those verbal abuse words that came out of our adopted parents' mouth to you must have been hurtful. You were never slow like they tried putting in your head. The stroke you had in high school changed a lot in your life. And I am so sorry, but it never made you any less of a person or a man. The nights I've cried for you, brother, are non-countable, meaning too many times. But I am done crying. You and I will never go back to how things were. But I do forgive you. I hope one day you have realized how much I've hurt for you. I hope that you man up to make it right before it's too late. I will always love you, my big brother. Now that we have our biological family back in our lives, will this be what changes your thought process? I would like to know. All right. So if you are not my brother, you are more than welcome to stay. You guys, this is something that I'm doing for the remainder of the week. I have one for my sister and one for my other sister. We are all 2 years apart. I'm the baby. I'm the youngest. Growing up in that family, but now that my biological family is in my life, I have baby brothers and cousins and everyone. I have a huge family. I have a huge family that loves one another tremendously. And this is something for me. This is really something for me. It's something for me to move past. You have experienced trauma. You know how it feels like to lay your head on a pillow, wake up in the morning, and 10 years of your life, 20 years of your life has passed before you've known. And all you've done was cried yourself to sleep, cried when you woke up in the morning, never wanted to admit that when people around you were trying and they tried to love you and they tried to do it, but you were still held down. And this is my testimony. I don't want to be held down anymore. I have endured a lot of pain and suffering, but that's no longer the case. I don't want that to be the remainder of my life, and I don't want that for you all either. So we have to share our stories, whether it's online, whether it's with people you trust around your circle. Just sharing, just speaking, just writing, even just writing, whether you write in a journal, whether you write notes on your phone and you go back and read them, you put the little date and you see how far you have grown. And I've done it all. Like, I've done therapy. I've tried going to therapy. There was one therapist that I truly have trusted with everything, but she is no longer a therapist, and it breaks my heart. There are good therapists out there, and I do advise people to seek therapy, but for me, I've noticed that my therapy is within myself. You can be your own therapist. You really can. It definitely takes some practicing for that, but it is possible. It is true. I want to be able to introduce myself to my family. Like, I'm no longer crying of the fact that I didn't have this family that just loved one another with everything they have. Growing up as a child, I want to get past all that. I have my family back. So now I need to bloom into what we can be together. And so I know that I have to let all this go. And so that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm writing down for each of my family members that I grew up with, and they may or may not see this. And if you all do, I forgive you all. I forgive all 5 of y'all. Y'all have hurt me differently, but I forgive you guys. I have to. If I don't forgive you, then I feel like y'all have won in a way, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to my grave not forgiven. That is what I'm doing. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to continue to go through my journey with me, I have a YouTube channel. I will pop my YouTube channel up. This is my YouTube. You can follow me on here. You can follow me on there. Introduce yourselves. I love meeting new people, so I would love for you all to introduce yourself. This is a safe circle. I don't judge anyone. Who am I to judge someone? Who are you to judge someone? We are all just trying to survive. We are all just trying to spread the light and the love that we have within ourselves to everyone. That is the true meaning of life, not all this corruption and all this war that happens in life. We don't partake in that. We are here to spread love and joy and stories so that less people will feel like they're not seen and that they're seen. And we are the adults, so we have to help the children out there who don't feel seen. And even if we just share something, it will make that child feel a little more safe. I love you guys. Don't stop sharing your story. Don't stop sharing it to others. Don't stop sharing it to yourself. And if you come back tomorrow, I have a message for my sister. And then on Friday, I have a message to my other sister. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.